Hi everyone, it's Sandy from my retirement closet. I thought I would do a Goodwill haul. I had waited a few weeks to put any more inventory. I have plenty of inventory, but I kind of felt like thrifting. I went Sunday because I had mentioned I like to go on Sundays because that's the day the tag color changes. Everything is 50% off or $1.99 for general items and $3.99 for boutique items. I turn my ceiling fan off. Today is August 24th, 2026. I start putting that in here because if people take a look at this from now, you're pretty desperate if you're watching my video a year from now. I spent $79. I did not count up the number of items that I have. So count as we go. How about that? I this item up based solely on style. I do see there was a label in here. I think it said Rachel and Zoe, but was on clearance. This was one of the $1.99 items. Has some beautiful lace detail in, just beautiful. And what size it is either. It's a linen rayon blend, and if I were guessing, I'd say a small to a medium. They're nice. This was one of the items that would be considered 50% off, so it had just reduced down that day. I love these sheer crochet pieces. I mean, dress this up, dress this down, use it as a cover-up, use it over a dress. There's just so many possibilities. I picked this one up based on style, and it's a size medium. The brand is Fever. I'm sure it's just something that you can get at a Kohl's or a department store like that, but based on style, I really did. This, I have to do a little bit more investigation. This I paid $4 for. The tag on this was blue, and that means it was a new item that came in, and it intrigued me. I have no idea what that says, and I'm not even going to attempt it, but it's very well made. It's a size medium, but it had a very interesting graphic on it with the name, I believe, of the company there. But I thought it was really well made. Now, I could be wrong. I know it's 100% cotton, but we'll see what we come up with on that one. This was also 50% off. It's a pair of polo men's khakis. I actually got these for my son. They're his size. I thought that was a good deal. He has learned the art of thrifting since he was little. This one would have been on the 50% off. It's hooded. I have never heard of this brand, and so I'll have to do some investigation. But Beth Rodden, size medium. I thought it was well done. Looks like, oh, I didn't even notice that. But this is a good brand. Merrimont? Must be one of their designers or something. I'll do a little more investigating. This was $1.99, and Hook and Tackle Outfitters, an extra large. This is a men's fishing shirt. In fact, I just sold a pair of the same Hook and Tackle brand this weekend, a pair of shorts. But this will be very nice for, I'm sure somebody will be very interested in this. It has that nice venting, definitely meant for fishing. So that was a good deal for $2. No, don't be yelling at me here. Okay, I'm in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Big Packers fan, big Brewers fan. In fact, I was upset they lost yesterday. And this was also a full item, but I'm not going to pass this up. It is, oh, got unbuttoned here, but it's a woman's Chicago Cubs. I know, shame on me, but size medium, and it also Chicago Cubs on the back. A flannel shirt, very well embroidered. This will go fast. A lot of fans, Cubbies. This was in the $2. I picked this up because of the season that we're going into. Not necessarily for the brand, but Victoria Harbor, size medium. It is a Christmas theme shirt. I might even wear this one. I might keep it or wear it and sell it. It's viscose, polyester, and nylon, but the beading, and it's beautiful. Next item, this was also $2. This also might be mine because this is kind of the slight, but it's a Columbia size medium, one of those pullover shirts. I love these. These are, I know I should probably dress snazzier, right? Although you guys probably noticed this from the haul that I did. I do like this, J. Crew. This was on the last markdown in the boutique area. So this is, they originally were selling it for $30. And so I got it for $4. It's a Tommy Bahama. What size? 100% tencel. I'm probably right at it, but it is swing dress. Very cute. I mean, very, very cute. It has little pom-poms on it. They also had a black like this, but I just picked up the blue one. Next. This was another full price item, but they don't this anymore. It's Athleta Girl, and this is a size 14, extra large. I love this. If I could fit into this, I would so wear it. And who knows, maybe I'll try it on. I don't know. But look, it's like a jumpsuit, wide legs. Oh my God, with pockets. Are you kidding me? This thing, that is gonna fly. It is beautiful. All right, this one, I'm not sure. I'm gonna look up because Athleta can be oversaturated in market. So I don't pick up leggings and things like that unless I'm going to use them myself. I do have some Athleta items because I love the way they feel. But this is an Athleta size large. I picked it up because it's a little sports dress. And I don't know, I might, depending on how much, it's going to be a little big on me, but I'll see how saturated that market is. It's the modal spandex, and it is from, it says 2020, which isn't that old, really, and it's in great shape. This was a 50% off item, and I always pick up this brand. Always. In fact, I have two in this haul. This has, I don't know if it's a dress or a long tunic, but it's Jess and Jane, size large. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of has white and it fully goes through like a little tank. It's not connected. I wonder if it even goes together. Yeah, it must. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't have the name on it. But it's very interesting to figure that one out. But this is like what was it? No. You know what? These two don't go together. Somebody, oh, this would be interesting. This is Amrina, one size. Gosh, I love these. You can throw these over like shorter dresses. It gives it a little length. Isn't that, I thought that looked kind of strange. And I'm going to say this is just a long, this just a shirt. This Jess and Jane. See, we found something out together. But it has a bicycle, flowers, very cute. Jess and Jane, that art to wear brand, very popular. All right, this one was 50% off, and it is, you can't really read it very well, but it's a size medium. It's a Star Wars hooded short sleeve. I like the graphic of Chewbacca on this one. I think will sell just fine. We'll have to take a look on the market, but I go, people do, though they're comping I generally don't do that. I usually go by fabric content, the way it's made. I have some brands I do know, and I know some obscure brands as well, so I just kind of go from there. This one I paid $4 for at full price, but intrigued. It was Pico. It says Joy and Peace for a Green Earth, size medium, and it's just really oversized, very stretchy fabric. And the reason why I got it was because it was also bamboo and spandex, generally a higher item. Just what you wanted to see, my face close up. Okay, this was something I paid full price for. I paid $6. This one I went back and forth because I was like, I could, but it was a blue tag, it was a new item, and it was Jess and Jane. I average of all the items, so I'm not sure what that's going to come up to, but this had a very cute short sleeve daisy pattern on it. Nothing on the back, but very simple. I just like that brand. I will pick up that brand no matter. This was a boutique item that was selling for $20, and it was new with tags. Karen high-end, and this selling for $89. It's a lifestyle basic, and it was in a large and rayon and nylon, just like a neck. Oh, it's so soft. I wish you could feel it, but those basics do go for a good penny. Now this was a fun find, and it was a new item, so I did pay $7.99. That is, for me, that is like a million, right? But wait till you see this beautiful, and you can't really see the color on the screen, but it kind of has peach, and it is a small dress, but it's Scott McClintock, size 4. And I love Jessica McClintock. In fact, this Jessica, but Scott McClintock is the designer, but it's a beautiful, beautiful strapless. I'm not sure what this is going to go for, and I may have made a mistake on that, but with the averaging out of items, so let's count. 1 and 2, 3, 4, bear with me, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know, I'm just kind of throwing there, right? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 items. Okay, so, hey, guys, can you proud? Oh, let's see, how much do we come up to? This is why you like watching me, right? Because I am a crazy woman. Okay, 79 divided, I can't do it in my head. So about $4.16 per item. That is a little higher than I like to normally do, but I do think a few of those items will garner a little bit more, and I think it was worth it to do that. So tell me what you think. Sales are to pick up. We've been slump, but all of a sudden last night I had like 6 sales, which I had trickling in 1-2 a day. So I feel really good about that. So I think things are going to start to turn around. In my next video, I have a wonderful friend, and we a few trips. We went Peru and Cusco, Machu Picchu, Ollantaytambo, Arequipa, and did a lot of shopping. And she has some items that are so unique. I am not ready to part with my items, but she has quite a few items and she was going to get rid of them. And I said, please allow me to try and sell them, because they are, a lot of these are one-of-a-kind pieces. They are absolutely beautiful with alpaca, and it just incredible. So my video, I will be showing you those items, and then I will be listing them shortly afterwards. I'm going to wait until September, because a lot of these are scarves, capes, and sweaters, things you wear for the season, but you don't want to miss that because they are incredible. And yes, they are expensive, but you cannot find them anywhere else. I mean, that's why I don't want to get rid of my items right now. I really like my items. I'm sure in the future I'll get rid of some because I really don't wear them all. So thanks for watching. Again, you can find me on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, Mercari under My Retirement Closet. We'll talk to you again soon.